Hurry up. Now hurry, by the way. Just now hurry, by the way. Just now hurry.
I have a personal radar probe and is ready for flyover. Receive any unfortunate review. Enemy
Okay, so the MK2 Carbine, definitely one of my favourite guns to use in this game, and as you can see by those clips at the start, it's actually a really good gun to run around and rush with, which has always been my style in Call of Duty games, but not normally with a sniper rifle, or I guess a marksman rifle in this case. But this gun is actually really fun to use in this game, and it makes it more enjoyable, because honestly I'm not the biggest fan of this game. Shootouts definitely saves it for me, as a sort of game mode I can rush around with, and especially with this weapon. So I thought I'd make a quick best class setup for this gun, just because like I said, it is the gun that I've used the most in this game, and the one I've really been enjoying using, especially if you are a rush player like me, like I said. And you may have noticed I'm actually using the End in Misery variant or blueprint of this gun, which is obviously one of the missions in the game, and I do have a video of me unlocking that mission and showing you how to do all of the objectives if you are looking to unlock this weapon. Obviously it is one of the free ones. There is also a MK2 Carbine in the shop, I believe, which I haven't actually bought myself yet, but there is an extra one in there. But the main reason you are going to want to go ahead and unlock the End in Misery variant for the Carbine is because of the iron sights. You may have noticed in those clips at the start that the iron sight was different to the regular version, and if I just throw up this screenshot here of a comparison I made between the regular version of the weapon and the End in Misery with the iron sight, you can see on the left hand side we have the normal MK2 Carbine, and on the right hand side we have the End in Misery with their iron sights. And to me, the one on the End in Misery is so much better. You get more of like a view on there. There's not all of the side panels on there just blocking the view a bit, and it's just a really clean, and it's more of a shotgun style sort of iron sight, which makes the gun a lot better I think, and way easy to use as an iron sight weapon. And like I said, obviously it is one of the missions you can go ahead and do to unlock the weapon, and I do have a video on that if you need help unlocking it, but it is there. You can just go through those objectives and unlock this variant. But yeah, let's get into my actual class setup for this weapon. So if we go into my gunsmith here and take a look at the different attachments I do use. Obviously I do have this weapon max level, and I recommend you actually go ahead and do that one yourself, so you do have all of these attachments available. So firstly, taking a look at the muzzle, and we've got the monolithic suppressor for the suppress obviously, and the damage range. It does lower the aim down sight speed and the aim walking speed, but I do counter that with some other attachments I do use. Obviously this is the last unlock as well, but it's definitely worth using. I do like the silencer on this weapon. And then for the barrel we have the FSS 24 factory, obviously again the last unlock, and this one is for the damage range, bullet velocity, recoil control, and then again you do lose the aim down sight speed and the movement speed, but you see by the clips at the start you still move fast, you can aim in fast, and obviously you don't need to super aim in, but you can change a few things to do that. But for me, I've gone for the damage here to make this more of a one-shot weapon, because you can see all of those clips at the start I didn't really get any hit markers at all. So it is a gun, obviously if you learn to aim high enough, just like above the chest area and the head, obviously you can easily get those one-shot kills with this weapon to make it an easy one-shot kill weapon and just easily go through people. And then skipping over laser and optic, because for me you don't need either of those two, and moving over to stock. And for this one I actually use the MK2 Sport combo, and this one does counter it a little bit with the aim down sight speed obviously, but changes or gives a con to the aim stability, but I've found that's probably the best one to use, especially for me in this class setup. And then for a perk I use sight of hand obviously for the reload quickness. You only get 6 bullets in a mag on this gun, and it does take quite a while to reload, so I do have the sight of hand on there to help out with that. And then lastly for the rear grip I have the stippled grip tape, and again this one helps out with my aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed, and the stability goes down a lot there, but you don't really need that up too much. It is a gun you can aim quite easily with, and like I said, with this iron sight it's really easy to use. And yeah, those are the attachments I do use on my MK2 Carbine. So yeah, I definitely do recommend you give this gun a try out if you haven't used it before, just if you're looking to have some fun on this game. Like I said, it does make it really enjoyable for me anyway. Just a little bit different if you're not really into the sniping or marksman rifle scene, because like I said, I don't really use those sort of guns. I'm normally an SMG player, but I thought I'd give this one a try. From pretty much the start of this game I've been using it. I just never made a video on it because I didn't really see, I don't know, I just never thought I would need to make a video on it, or if people wanted to see that. So I'm not too sure if anyone even does want to see this, but yeah, I just thought I'd show my class and what I've been using on the game if you are interested. Obviously, like I said, you do want to go ahead and unlock the variant for it to make it better with the iron sight, is obviously what I believe. You might want to use a sight if you prefer that, but for me, like I said, the iron sight is really good on this weapon. And yeah, that is going to be it for this video. I just wanted to make the quick class setup, like I said, and yeah, I definitely recommend you go ahead and try it out. So make sure you do drop a like on the video if you did enjoy, subscribe and notifications on so you don't miss any of my future Modern Warfare content, and just follow me on Twitter and Instagram, they'll be in the description below, and I'll see you next time.